a lot of people, when they go, for example, into depression, they go into problems, they go into hardships, at that period of time, they start to turn themselves and try to find a bigger source of power. How can they connect with the source of life?
Then I'm going to make a sound. This sound, just stay with the sound for 1 minute.
You said like there is light, love and energy. Some people have blockage to receive this light, to receive this energy, to receive this love. Is there is blockage or?
Yeah, people without knowing, they create.
Who broke you? And how did you rebuild yourself? Master O is a real alpha, a global spiritual force, a healer, a teacher, and a QI master who has helped thousands around the world rediscover their energy, clarity, and inner power. You can't live with people who are always negative or putting to you negativity, like, oh my god, world is disaster, oh my god, like I'm broke, oh my god, like too much negativity.
Right.
So how do you protect yourself? Because you heal people, you meet a lot of people who drain your energy or put a little bit of negativity. How to stop that? Because it affects us.
Yeah, just we need some.
Welcome back, Alpha Squad, to another inspiring episode of the Alpha Talks Show, the #1 fastest growing show in the region. Today, we're not having just another guest or another expert. He's a real alpha, a global spiritual force, a healer, a teacher, and a QI master who has helped thousands around the world rediscover their energy, clarity, and inner power. Master O, the founder of Sun Kyeong Method, is a South Korean-born energy healer who has devoted his life to helping people restore their QI, their vital life energy. He has trained over 100 practitioners, opened more than 20 healing centers worldwide, and his impact spans across London, Paris, New York, Dubai, and beyond. From his own battles with illness as a young man to becoming a vessel of healing energy for people across the world, his story is one of deep transformation, resilience, and universal truth. Master O, it's a pleasure and honor to have you on the Alpha Talk Show. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Very, very happy to be with you and with all your
I appreciate
people.
it. Master O, I've been into your retreat a couple of days ago, and with just 2 simple days, I feel recharged. I feel that I knew something that I didn't know. So I believe in this episode, people will see or rediscover something in them that they didn't know. We live in a very dynamic era.
Right.
A lot of distraction, a lot of busyness, a lot of tiredness, a lot of fatigue. And sometimes we get disconnected from spirituality in a way.
Right.
So I believe this episode will have a lot of value and will add a lot of value to everybody watching us. But I always start with one question. So once we publish the episode, people will see the graphics of the thumbnail, will see the title, will see you in the picture of the episode. What can you promise them today to gain if they gave us their time? What kind of promise?
Well, they have the chance to recovering themselves. They're gonna find out who they are. We are pure light, love, power, energy.
I learned this so much in the last 2 days, and I would love really to share this with all the audience of the Alpha Talks. The first thing I would love to know, I want to go back a little bit to your early times.
Right.
How did you discover your healing methodologies? What happened? And when I was in the retreat, you said a lot of stories about your early time fighting diseases, anxiety, even people phobia.
Right.
And then you discovered your, I would say, method for healing. How this happened to you?
Well, I was so the blessed. I born with so many the problems that I will inherit from the family. Born with a very, very weak physical constitution. Practically, I couldn't digest any food. So if I ate a little bit food, my stomach is like a balloon, full of the gas. Didn't allow me to be able to digest any food. After eating the food, I had a lot of the symptoms, the pain, food is stuck in my system. It's affecting me so much, and because of the weak constitution, and then I used to suffer the chronic dizziness after eating the food. I was like having the great difficulty to digest the food. At the same time, I feel dizzy all the time. The floor was moving, the ceiling is moving, the wall is moving. Even though simply I lie down, everything was moving. And that gave me such a challenge that I have to make a decision. Do I have to keep lie down or I have to stand up? If you lie down, easiest option, but you regret it so much, right?
Of course.
And then I used to push myself, stand up, keep do what I have to do, and then while I'm doing the something, and I collapse, taken to hospital, and no energy, and because of dizziness, and I had a lot of the physical symptoms, and furthermore, I suffer from severe the emotional issues.
Mm-hmm.
Always, I had like a panic attack.
Mm-hmm.
Very high level of the fear, anxiety. I'm sure the people having the the different
Similar.
emotions, and then what gave me the most hard time among all the problem, there was a phobia, and I couldn't socialize with any new people. Somebody came, or take one example, came to me a couple of the meters away from me. My heart is beating. And then a little bit closer, my heart is beating so fast. And then 1 meter is away, my heart is stopped beating. I faint,
Oof.
taken to the hospital and become unconscious. And I overheard so many times when I faint, and the people, giving kind of a first aid. I overheard
Heart support.
his heart is stopped beating. He died, and then I was alive. And I had this experience so many times.
That was at what age? What age?
Well, the people 10,
Ooh.
primary school, early primary school period, even before.
For prime school.
Talking to my parents, collapsed, taken to hospital. Yes, so many I have injections, the medication. It didn't do anything. If I become conscious, they allow me to go home. And then, I collapse again. At least it happened twice per week.
Twice per week.
Yes. And then
A quick note, before we jump into this episode, I find this incredibly intriguing. On the back end of our YouTube channel, it says around 75% of you who watch this channel frequently over the lifetime of this channel haven't yet hit the subscribe button. I just wanted to ask you for a favor. It helps this channel so much if you choose to just subscribe. It helps us invite guests that give you great value. It helps us scale the production, and as well makes this show bigger and bigger for you. So if I will ask you just one favor, and if you enjoyed the previous episodes and you're currently enjoying this episode, could you please hit the subscribe button? I love your support. It's incredible to see all your comments and engagement, and we are just starting. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much, and I will repay this gesture by making sure that everything we do on this show makes it bigger and better. I'm committed to do this promise. Do we have a deal? Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me.
they couldn't do anything, and my parents trying to find the normal route. My grandmother who
Traditional even roots.
go to the try to find a famous doctor who can do something for yourself. And my grandmother go beyond the method, and it took me to a lot of different places, the Buddhist temple, Taoist temple, healers, and the psychics, anybody who could do something. And I was introduced to these people. I tried so many things, and didn't help me so much. But I was so impressed by my grandmother, and she was my spiritual teacher. And then when you are weak, you are very sensitive to energy, sensitive to the emotions, sensitive to positive energy, negative energy. I had both. And then I start the fear, the things that people couldn't see, things that people couldn't feel. then I start to feel them. And then I realize, wow, there is something is invisible affecting us so much. I can see the both. One is that something is really essential for our life. It's so bright, so beautiful, so powerful. And then all the things that we created in a negative way, create negative energy, and, create the negative emotions. And I could see the both at the same time. And then one day, I found this the Sunyang Method.
Yeah, what is Sunyang Method?
Yeah, Sunyang Method is the method to teach people how to connect to source of life.
Wow.
We are part of the source of life, and we designed to receive whatever we need, but we are disconnected from the source of life. We don't receive what we have to receive. Then we are using whatever we have, whatever the power energy we have, whatever love we have, whatever wisdom, the brightness we have. When this start going down, then things happening here, in the mind and the emotions, the body, physical pain, physical problems, emotional issues, so many things are happening here.
For people listening to us or watching us, they will ask, there are some people who are rational.
Right.
They will tell you like, what do you mean by source of life, and what is source of life?
Yeah, the source of life is quite interesting, the subject. The source of life is source of light, the love, energy for all the life.
Okay.
It's invisible. It's there, so that when we feel challenged, we feel limited, we have problems. We try to open ourselves, and we try to connect to the something more powerful than us, more beautiful than us. Yeah, the source of life is there for us.
And it's easy for people, because I see a lot of people when they go, for example, into depression, they go into problems, they go into hardships. At that period of time, they start to turn themselves and try to find a bigger source of power.
Right.
How can people, in a nutshell, how can they connect with the source of life?
Yeah, this is the very important the questions, and the people want to know about this. Basically, when we have a depression, we feel limited. We cannot do anything.
True.
We allowed depression to affect us, and we need help. We need to get the something, but a lot of the times we don't know what is the something. So, and we have to get that something from sometimes using the medications, sometimes we do exercise, sometimes people do the different things. But the mind, we have the mind needs so much the peace, so much love, so much the passion, but we don't have that. Something is missing. Mind is struggling. You feel paralyzed, you feel limited, then you feel depressed. At that time, what we have to get, we have to get the light, we have to get the energy, we have to get the love. But who giving this? Source of life. Our life, our essence, and we have a spirit and the source of life working together.
So the spirit and the source of life.
And then source of life is a source of unlimited light, the love, energy. And then our spirit exists as a light, the love, energy. They are working together. It's connected. That's why we are spiritual beings. When we are connected, then we have a plenty of the light, the enough the love, enough power. Allow the mind to receive enough the light, enough the love, enough power. Then whatever we're going through, the mind receive the brightness and the power and the love, can manage anything. It doesn't allow the emotion to affect us. But we don't have what we need, we have become emotional.
Of course.
Then we come up with the different emotions, sometimes depression, sometimes
Anger,
fear,
yeah, true.
anger, frustration. These are the emotions.
Is there people have different level of blockage? Like you said, like there is light, love, and energy,
Yes.
right? Some people have blockage to receive this light, to receive this energy, to receive this love. Is there is blockage or
Yeah, people without knowing, they create different degree of blockages because they don't know who they are. So supposedly with our thought, we have to stay open to create the light,
Okay.
use the light, share the light, but we don't know how to allow the thought is coming from the light. A lot of the thought is coming from, dark place, the challenges, so that it doesn't support our inner light. Then without knowing, we create blockages. So when we become more negative, we create more solid wall,
okay?
blocking the light. And the sunlight is outside, and we got a very bright light inside. When we create the wall, the mind separate from the light, from ourselves, then the mind is short of the light. Because of blockages we will create it.
Okay. So let's say, for example, there are people have blockages that blocks the energy, the light, the love. In your therapies or in your centers, what kind of practices that people go through to remove these kind of blockages? Because we live in a world, unfortunately or fortunately, it's physical.
Right.
We touch things. Like I want to grow my biceps, I play with the dumbbells. But when we start to talk about something internally, spiritual blockage, I can't hold the dumbbell and make this go away. So what kind of methods do you use?
Yeah, the method is, we understand we are exist as a light love energy. So, and I teach people, first thing they should do, project light love energy they have.
Okay.
When we allow the light, the love energy going to the mind and the body, all the blockages start to open up. Then more light to go to the mind, more light to go to the body. Yeah, the mind in a brighter place. The body is the better place.
Okay.
And then the love, yeah, we receive the love. Yeah, we have a more love. The body have a more love too. Energy same. We need so much energy in the body and the mind. So we allowed the light, the love energy coming out. All the light that we have is coming out through the mind and the body. Then we fully recharge. Then we ready to do anything. That is the starting point.
So it means like in order to receive more light, more energy, more love, I need to give first more energy, light, and love. So I give first.
Absolutely. When you do that, then you receive the more light, more love, more power from the universe. That's how we designed.
Ah, very, very interesting. Master O, another topic we've been talking about, and especially in the retreat, is I would say like the traumas or the pain that passes through, or the energy that passes through the ancestors and the roots and the family.
Yeah.
Does it really happen? Does it really exist? Like all the past traumas or all the past energy from the ancestors can come to me as safe?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the body is inheritance.
Yeah.
So whatever we have is come from our family, the physical DNA.
Yeah.
So, and we receive invisible inheritance. That is the pattern of our thought, pattern of the emotions, pattern of the energy, like a vibration.
Okay.
So, and everybody born with the pattern that we inherited from the family, so that they have a different pattern, different foundation. And this foundation, when you look at the kids and some kids, the life is like very comfortable, and then some kids, they have so much fear.
Yeah.
It's out of control, and I've been teaching the children how to deal with their mental status, and they don't know how to deal with the negativity. Some kids, they are born with a very negative pattern. No matter what they do, they don't make themselves free from the negative state, and their minds busy, and emotions the same. They're born with the emotional pattern, like the fear. Then they have a deep fear. They didn't have a deep experience, but somehow they have an unexplained the fear which exists inside them. It's keep coming out, and then they have such a hard time deal with the different emotions, especially unexplained emotions, just repeating again and again and again. So we are inheritance,
Okay.
physical inheritance, invisible inheritance, energy inheritance. That's why whatever we have the physically, whatever we have mentally, emotionally, energetically, we are responsible at the same time. We are sharing this with the family and the loved ones.
Can we fix this? Like, we're inheriting a lot from our parents, from our ancestors. Can we fix this if it creates problem? Why I'm saying this? Because we live in a social media era.
Right.
In a social media era, you always hear that I'm gonna be the first person in the family to be rich. So
Right.
I will fix my bloodline. I will be rich, I will be wealthy. But nobody spoke about, okay, I will be the one in the family line to fix the emotional, I would say, the traumatic carriage, from a spiritual standpoint. Is it fixable?
Yes, absolutely. So basically somebody have to do the job.
Yeah.
And then personally, everyone individually, they have to do the job how to connect to themselves. The why, the ancestors, they created their own pattern because they don't know how to connect to themselves. They connect to their, their thought pattern, emotional pattern, and the physical, the energy, the pattern. So, and we have to learn how to connect to the source of life. At the same time, all the ancestors, they needed to change their vibration with a connection by receiving the vibration of the life and the universe, giving the vibration of the life to all the life, whether human beings or those who pass away.
Okay.
We have to be connected. When we achieve the connection, we are staying in a best place. Create the light, create love, create the power for each other, especially for family members and the next generations.
I love that, Master O. I've been in the retreat and I'm hearing a lot of, like, there are sessions about to clean your, or if I'm saying it correct, clean your like family lines, right? Let's just give a hypothetical example. How long the process takes? A person can understand, okay, I feel something down, and everybody has problem with family. Of course,
Right.
nobody's clean slate.
Right.
So how long does it take for a person to, from a spiritual standpoint, to clean the family line?
Yeah, just we have the programs. It takes 21 days.
Okay.
21 days. What you are doing, you are on behalf of your family, all the ancestors. You're trying to connect to this vibration. Allowed. When we have the body, we can tuning to the vibration. Without the body, we cannot tuning to the vibration. That's why the body is the very, very precious tool. So, and when we have the body, yeah, we can change our mind. We change our behavior to receive this light. So life is the part of the journey to brighten ourselves. To brighten ourselves, what we need to do, yeah, we have to use all the brightness that we have. It's supported by our love and the action. When we using everything, we allow to receive the higher vibration, bright light. That's how we brighten ourselves. But to make that process much faster, somebody take responsibilities, allowed all the family, even those who passed away, using my connection to bring the brightness. When you receive the light, the light is available for the family, the ancestors. So the light change everything. Depends on what the light you have, and the healing the pain. Why we have mental issues? Why we have emotional issues? Because we are not receiving bright light, the more love, more power. That somebody have to receive that, make that available for the family. Then healing take place. When the ancestors they change their vibration, then what's happening? Yeah, we are free from everything that we inherited. We create a new foundation, and then they use for our life, for our success. At the same time, we leave it behind. We can share this invisible vibration, the pattern for our family, so that the children, they are not having the blockages, not blocking the light, not blocking the love, not blocking the energy. So naturally, they are in a higher position. They're using their potential, more abilities, more talent.
Mr. O, very interesting things. And every time I believe people will be watching the episode will be asking themselves, then why people are so much concerned about, okay, let me learn about sales. I want to be successful.
Well, yeah.
Let me learn about sales. Let me learn about marketing. Let me learn about operation. Let me learn about finance. But not thinking you need to learn about yourself,
right,
and fix yourself spiritual. From that standpoint, and the energy level and the light, love, and energy, from that standpoint, if people went in that direction, start to fix the light, the energy, the love, will it help people to become successful in their own terms, or only centered, emotionally centered, calm, peaceful? Or it's also let people reach their goals, materialistic goals in life?
Yeah, it's two things go side by the side. And the people, we learn about how to connect to the material things, people, the world, and, we need so much. So, and the people, they are doing the best to create the things. They spend a lot of time for development, and they utilize everything is given to them, the materialistically, the financially. So when they achieve the success, they experience something is missing. And then
True.
if you achieved so much, and you have to keep going, and then you feel sometimes empty, sometimes exhausted. And then, but if you achieved so much, you become the leader. Yeah, you have to show, yeah, I'm strong, I'm powerful, I have so much the power. I can make it more successful. Yeah, then they are struggling so much. And then for this, the physical success, it wouldn't last very, very, very long unless we find more energy. We need energy. When we need more energy, we do the better performance. And we keep creating the energy that we need every daily basis. Yeah, that helps us to the mind in a better place. We physically, we do the much more. When we do the much more, we understand it that coming from my power, energy, my bigger love, my brightness, then they can connect to themselves more. They grow real the power, real passion, the love and the brightness at the same time. That helped their mind and the physical success so much. You're never tired, you're never exhausted, and you get whatever you need, and your essence, the guiding you mentally, the physically, the financially, and that is a natural flow.
True. Master Ov, something very interesting that we see these days, that a lot of people feel depressed. They feel fatigue, always tired. So you sleep 8 hours, you're tired. You sleep 6 hours, you're tired. You sleep 10 hours, you're always tired. And I'm sure that you healed a lot of people that are facing these things. What is the root cause problem? What is the problem that these people, it's not about like waking up having vitamins or like taking some supplements to push your body more and more. What is the root cause? What's the problem? Is it blockage?
Yeah, it's the blockages, but in modern life, we use up energy more than any other time because you see, we are dealing with a much more number of the people. We are managing much more the people, especially much more information. So much information from different
And
places.
distraction also. Distraction, everything running around.
Yeah, yeah. We need extra energy, and then we don't know how to generate that energy. Then we feel depressed, we feel more anxious. Yeah, we feel limited, and no matter how much we have, and then there's no inner power. And as a result of it, yeah, we have depression, and there's a lot of different issues we are facing with.
You know, Master O, very interesting thing, and I can't even forget it till this moment. I heard you saying in the retreat that you see monks sitting on top of the mountain and you kind of angry at them. Like, why you're sitting there? You need to come to real physical life because here is the challenge. Really,
Right,
here is the challenge.
right.
Can you tell me more about it?
Yeah, the reason why we are staying in the physical world with the physical body. Of course, when we feel challenged, we don't have it enough. Yeah, we have to separate from the world, and we have to work on our mind,
Yeah.
recharging ourselves, putting ourselves in a better position. And what for? Yeah, we have to be in this world. We have to be in the best form in our body. What for? I believe brighten ourselves, growing the love. Because of the so many people living together, because of so many the problems, there is a job to do. And this job really helping to brighten ourselves, upgrade ourselves. And then when we do something with the real brightness, with the love, go beyond our physical limitation, the mental, emotional limitation, yeah, we're having the chance to use unlimited love that we have. When we're using that, yeah, more power, more love, more help coming from the universe.
Mastro, a lot of people these days I see, I don't want to say the word weak, but they're emotionally weak or emotionally depressed. What is the number one thing you will advise them to do on the spot? People are becoming emotionally weak. I say that, but what is the first thing that they need to do to jump out of this? From
Yeah.
your methods, of course.
Yeah, the first of all, we have to watching our mind. Mind needs so much love.
It doesn't stop.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't stop.
Yeah, it doesn't stop, dealing with the information, dealing with the emotion, dealing with so many things. That's why the mind needs so much the support, the help. So we have to look at our mind. When the mind is depressed, the exhausted, then we feel compassionate. And then we have to, like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the talk, we have to allow the light, the energy and the power from inside is go to the mind so that mind has to be recharged. And then when the mind is recharged, yeah, we can do much more things. So, and first of all, when you feel depressed, we need to open ourselves to connect to our inner light, inner power, inner love. How are you going to do that? Smiling first.
Exactly. Yeah. Keep
When you're smiling and when you feel depressed, you feel negative, what you need to smiling the more, and then talk to yourself, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm very happy, I'm very happy, I'm very happy, I'm very, very happy, I'm very, but depends on when we say happy, then we open. We open. Sometimes we very, very depressed, very, very, unhappy, very negative. Yeah, we have to create opposite to open ourselves, to be with ourselves.
Mr. If I will go a little bit to connect more with people. A lot of people have, I would say, physical pain, chronic diseases. Thus, going into the methods that supports the light, the love, the energy, does it heal these chronic pains, the diseases, or also we need to go to traditional way, painkillers?
Yeah, and we have a different choices. Right, depends on what you need, and but if we understand the principle of the life, our life is light, love, energy. This allowed so much go to the mind and the body and the mind in a best place. Mind wanna do the best job, the body wanna do the best job, but the body doesn't have energy. Yeah, it doesn't have a power to digest the food, circulate the blood.
Fight bacteria.
Yeah, the bacteria is attacking our system. Then we end up with creating so many the problems. Then how are we going to deal with the problems caused by the ultimately the basically is coming from short of energy, but we don't recharge in the first place. And then body creates the problems, and then you have a viruses or the bacteria, you have an infection. Then people they don't know how to recharge. Then they have to take medication, and they go through a normal route. Yeah, it's understandable. Yeah, we need to get the help.
True.
But in the end, we have to recharge with energy. Then we are in a most natural place, the most that's the place for our body. So people have a different understanding. The body need nutrition, and they taking a nutrition, and they have an infection. Yeah, they go for the finding the different method. But we understand this system is supported by energy. Then we allowed our system to be recharged, and then our system do the best job for ourselves. It's not only dealing with the problems that we have so many different
True.
problems, but also this is the best preventions.
Mr. O, you deal with a lot of people.
Yes.
Okay. And you believe so much in light, energy, and
Yeah.
I would stop at energy a little bit. When you deal with a lot of people, unfortunately, we deal with people that take away our energy,
Right.
put negative energy into us in a way.
Right.
How can people deal with that? Just cut them away, or because you can't live with people who are always negative, or putting to you negativity, like, oh my God, world is disaster. Oh my God, like I'm broke. Oh my God, like too much negativity.
Right.
So how do you protect yourself? Because you heal people. So fortunately or unfortunately, you meet a lot of people who drain your energy or put a little bit of negativity. How to stop that? Because it affects us.
Yeah, just we need so much energy to deal with so much the work we wanna do, we wanna achieve. At the same time, people, each single person you look at them, they're carrying the negativity. They stress out. They don't know how to manage their negativities, and some people sharing the negativities. A lot of the people, they don't know what they're sharing,
True.
which is we feel negative energy from this the person. Then how are we going to protect ourselves? If we have to admit that the person is negative, sometimes that the negative person can be one of our family members or one of our workers.
True.
And like our colleagues. Then you don't have a choice. Have to be together. Then what should happen? To this, we have to be together with the person. We need to generate the more positive energy. That's what I'm teaching to the people, how to recharge energy. If they need this much energy, but this person is negative, you need to generate double size, double.
More.
If you do that, and then if you have a more positive energy, this person receiving the positive energy start to change without knowing. Because you see if there is a polluted water here, you keep pouring the water more and
True.
more and more. Polluted water,
Come
it starts to
out.
disappear, right?
True.
Likewise, best protection is if we have to be with somebody, you have to be together. We have to get the pure water and recharging energy more and more and more. But if you have the choice, negative people, it's better not to meet you.
True.
Because you need energy for your work, your life.
Exactly. Maestro, how does your day look like? Very interesting. I want to know your rituals, like how your day looks like. When do you wake up? What do you do when you wake up? Very interesting. Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, just I a morning person. I get up early in the morning, the 5, latest the 5:30, and normally before 5, I wake up. What I do? Yeah, I remove myself completely, and then thinking about what I'm gonna do, who I'm gonna meet. So I connected to source of the life, recharging myself, and then when I be achieving the like a connection, be ready for the day, and then I enjoying this process so much, and then I'm the ready start the day and meeting the people. Then all those who come to me, they have so many different issues. They tried so many things.
True.
The most of the people, they have chronic problems, very serious problems. And then I sharing that, and then everybody, and just want them to take everything from me, and then try to make them feel better. So yeah, that's my daily routine. And then with it, stay connect to the source of life, giving the light more light, more love, more power to the people, and then I'm staying their place is my work. Of course, physically I'm more than workaholic. Start from early in the morning, late night, and never stop.
Do the people take away from your energy? Do you feel like?
I passed that level.
Yeah.
And then it's just
you always recharge yourself.
Yeah, I'm in that the vibration, so that it's just keep giving. Okay, you much this much, take as much as you can, and then more come to me. So it doesn't matter.
It's a higher level. Master O, you gave a very good example, because I want to demonstrate this to the audience. You said like humans, or as a human being, we have like a battery.
Right.
Yeah, that it can end and as we say, finita la musica, life finished. So we need to recharge and take care of it. I said it correctly?
Yeah, absolutely. And then when I see the people, I can see how much energy they have, how energy flow in their body. So all those who have a severe conditions, or they feel tired, they have a serious like the problem diabetes and the migraines and the more serious problems. Why they have a serious problems? They don't have enough energy. Energy doesn't go to the place where they need power. So when energy doesn't flow and you don't have enough energy, it creates a different kinds of problems. And people nowadays, people use up energy so much, they feel tired.
Yeah, true.
The most of people, they get up in the morning still tired,
True.
no matter how long they sleep, doesn't make any difference. And I can see. I've been treating a lot of people with the different conditions, and my practitioners, most of people, they used to have a chronic fatigue. Then one of the person close to me, she was in wheelchair when she met me. She couldn't walk, and she's gonna come in the May in Dubai.
Wow.
And she tried just everything. Her mother was a chief nurse and the same chronic fatigue. Her sister have other problem. Then 3 of them, they are bedbound, and they couldn't leave the room. And they take supplement. They take all different kind of the treatment. That didn't make any difference. When I met them, I gave them treatment. The life transformed. They start to receive the energy, they feel better. And then that we don't have energy. Some people, they don't have appetite, they cannot digest any food, they cannot think, they forget the things, and they are disorganized, and they have such a hard time. And then some people, when they feel so exhausted, and then you go to see the doctor, and they, you have nothing wrong, you don't have any physical problems. True. Then they don't know what to do.
Exactly.
But they're seriously going through all the different the symptoms and the pain in the body, and then the scientifically nothing wrong.
True.
So Yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of different people, and when I see people, I can see how much energy they have, how much of the light is they coming out, and light is not coming out. They are struggling with what they are doing
Okay.
because when we have enough the light, people have idea. They are very creative, and they never stop, keep going. But the light is not coming out. They are struggling.
Mr. You means like, for example, when you sit with people, you see that they have light or no light just by looking at them?
Of course.
I have light or no light?
Of course, that's why you are doing this beautiful job, right?
The battery that the humans have, it has a limit, it has a finish line.
Yes, they're like a battery in a car. You know, we are using the battery more and 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 more. So when the battery is completely gone, we are not stay in the body anymore.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the battery, the energy. It's the power to keep our body alive.
Why a lot of people, when they feel burned out, depressed, emotionally drained, the first thing that they want to do, they want to leave the place and go to nature.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, they know they have to be recharged, and then we understand we are part of the nature, right? We're going on a holiday and we're trying to find a beautiful place. Yeah, if I stay a beautiful place, I'm gonna be part of the nature, and then I'm gonna be recharged. And then they feel this,
True.
and they go to the nature. Yeah, they feel better when they come back. Yeah, they start using the energy they're picking up from the nature, and then start going down, and they have to have another holiday, go back to
Again.
the nature, right?
Again and again. Mr. Wal, a quick question. Like people watching us, they will say, okay, how can I start this journey with you? How can I start this journey with you? Like
Ye-
what I need to do? Is it everyday thing? Is it online? Is it offline? Like how? I want to try, I want to start, I want to be better.
Right. First of all, I want to recommend for you to receive the treatment,
Okay.
because most of people we don't know how to receive the energy. But if you through the treatment, you receive the energy. Wow, this helped me. I feel better mentally, the lighter, brighter, happier. I've been carrying so much mental stress. I don't feel it anymore. And then emotions same. And if we're carrying so many different emotions, if you receive the treatment, you receive that something is invisible, but you have an experience. Wow, this is beneficial. Then you start more serious about what you have to do.
Okay.
You understand what you need. As far as I'm concerned, most important thing is invisible things supporting the physical things. So we needed to have a invisible element to support all the mind and the body, so that with the treatment is the good start.
Okay.
And then through the treatment you start to feel so much light, so much energy, so much peace, so much love, and you feel it. And then your mind getting in a better place, mind is a better place. You start to really understand what I need, what is the real things for myself. You want to not only to focus on physical things, but also you allowed invisible things to recharge to support that.
True. Master, I want to ask you a personal question. You taught us that there is light,
Right.
love
Uh-huh.
here, and energy. Why we were been recording like 46 minutes. In the 46 minutes, you were focusing on this part of me. Is it has anything meaning to connect with something like the love part or like?
No, just I think they are in our culture. We don't look at the eyes.
Ah, okay.
You just live in Korea for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
And in Korean culture, looking at the eyes is not the polite way.
True. No, because I thought there is a connection in a way, like reading something.
No.
I have a section. It's called the pure human behind the alpha.
Right.
So I want to know the pure human behind the alpha. So I'll ask you a couple of questions.
Right.
What part of your story still hurts to talk about?
Well, I think I've healed all the painful the stories of my mind and my emotions, my body through my journey. One of the things that I've been carrying, there was I lost my brother. He committing suicide.
My condolences.
I had to find the method I'm using. I might have been able to help my brother. So it was quite late, and then I was the witness. And my parents had such a hard time because we had the mental problems. When you have a mental problems, you have to put somebody in the mental hospital, and then watching your child, in the so much the problems. Then parents allowed the child to stay with them. Then those who have mental issues, sometimes they are very, very violent. They don't know what they are doing. They're using the knife, and my brother used to use the knife, and they're hurting the parents, and they didn't know what he's doing. So, yeah, I saw that, and that feel very, very sorry, and aching me so much. Especially, I feel very, very sorry toward my parents who saw, the child is suffering so much they couldn't do anything. So, yeah, that is the one of the story I've been carrying.
What did success take from you?
Well, it's everything. You have to go beyond your physical limitation, and you have to go beyond your emotional limitation. Then you have to go beyond your mental limitation. So if you put everything, you put everything you have, your life in it, yeah, more power, more love, more light to come to you, and you can share with the people. So, and that's what I've been doing so far.
In your quietest moments, what truth whispers the loudest?
Well, and when I connected to the myself and the source of life, and I want to be like a source of life, I want to give everything that I have, the sharing with the life, and that's what I'm doing every moment.
Who broke you, and how did you rebuild yourself?
Well, yeah, I'm born with the broken, because I used to have so many problems. I couldn't think about the tomorrow, and every moment was struggling, and I have to do everything that I have to do, but even that wasn't enough. And then when you dealing with what you don't have, and that affecting you so much, you have to find something. And what I found was myself, my true self, and that was life-saving, and that helped me to really understand who I am, and then I understand this my true self, so part of the universe. So that really transformed my life and create a new life. And
what would you do if you were not afraid?
Well, I think
Are you afraid?
Yeah, I used to have so many the fear, and made me paralyzed. And I had a lot of beautiful intention, and I have a lot of like kind of the goal, but because of the fear, the emotional, the issues, I suffer so much. And then, but throughout my practice, I go beyond that. So I'm not dealing with the emotions anymore. I'm dealing with my essence, my true self. So that I think I've gone past that level.
Mr. O, do you have any gift? Would you give to our audience today, like something? Maybe like send them something over a video. So this video will be available forever, and whenever they feel down, whenever they feel lost, they can refer to this video. And what kind of gift do you have for them today?
Yeah, I want to share the vibration of the life from the universe. If you listen to the sound I'm making, and you're going to receive the light, the love energy from the universe, and make a huge difference.
We would love to hear that. Do they need to do it closed eyes, and or Just
Yeah, what you can do, we need to open ourselves. The vibration of the life is the purest vibration, most beautiful vibration, most compassionate vibration. So all you need to do, just empty your mind, try to open yourself. And you can open yourself as wide as you can. Then really focus on the sound I'm making. And depends on how open you are, you're going to receive this vibration, going to make an impact on yourself. I'm very happy to share this vibration.
We are very happy to get it.
Okay, so you can close your eyes and really empty yourself and open yourself as wide as you can. Then I'm going to make a sound. This sound. Just stay with the sound for 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to start. Okay, what you can do, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath in, okay, out. Okay, one more time, take a deep breath in, okay, out. Just close your eyes to digest what you received for 10 seconds. Okay, you can open your eyes.
Thank you very much, Master O. That was very powerful. What was that? That's super powerful.
Yeah, just the vibration from the universe, giving us so much light, so much love, so much power. Depends on our openness. We receive, some people receive this much, some people receive this much, and the people are going to have this different experience. Depends on how much you receive. There is a transformation here in your body.
Thank you very much, Master O. We appreciate it very much. What will be the last message you want to leave the audience with today? What last message?
Yeah, I just want to really understand who you are. You are clear, bright, beautiful light, the love, energy. Your essence is so beautiful, and you are so powerful. So all your ideas and your action come from there. It's gonna help your life so much. So just believe in your light, love, energy. And every time you have challenges, please smiling, open yourself to connect to that. They're gonna change your life, really gonna support you.
Thank you very much, Master O. I will be visiting you in Korea, so I miss bibimbap, kimchi. So once again, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure and an honor, and I'm positive that everybody's watching this episode will get a lot of value, wisdom, and will put them on the right track. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That wraps another inspiring episode of today's show. I hope that this episode has ignited your inner alpha and left you feeling inspired, motivated, and ready to conquer any challenge that comes your way. Remember, alphas aren't born, they're made. It isn't about dominating others, it's about embracing your authenticity, leading with integrity, and making a positive impact on the world. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe to the Alpha Talks on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review and share the podcast with your fellow alphas. Also connect with us on social media at Seif El Hakim. Share your thoughts, insight, and stories of personal and business growth with us. Let's create a movement of alphas supporting one another. The world needs more alphas like you exactly. Until next time, stay bold, stay driven, and stay alpha.